Right, and especially I wanted to talk about this because Make My Day off of the Thug by Nature CD. Wasn't that the first debut solo project that you had on El
Yeah,
Burner?
it was called Thug by El Burner, Thug by Nature.
Yeah, Thug by Nature, which I wanted that CD so damn bad back in the days because Make My Day was the shit. Like, how was it, you know what I'm saying? Like, what made that be the first song, you know what I mean? Or was that the first song of the Thug by Nature?
It was the first song was I did was off the album. The single was Listen. Mama, listen. I'm on a mission for my future. If you knew the way I pursued it, the comments through it, you will listen. Yeah, it was Listen. It was called Listen. And then the next one was Make My Day. But I was going through it, man, with my well, maybe I shouldn't put that out there, but
No, no, don't do,
yeah,
don't do it if you have
I
to.
had
Don't do it.
I had a whole nother vision for that video because I wanted to do that video with I heard that
Doom, doom, doom.
like
Yeah,
yeah, that shit was like a marching band to me, and I wanted to do that like at Howard or at one of the historical black colleges or something. And then, but I had a little. We ended up in the snow, and I wasn't happy about that. Yeah,
right,
that whole
right.
thing right there. But that song though was the shit. The
Yeah, that was
video
hard,
was
man. I mean, nigga, you the nigga. Hey, I used to remember that whole shit back in the days. They used to get me amped.
right, right.
What is your
But
first?
I was about to say, you know what I'm saying, Thug World Order, you got to work with Phil Collins, and we got the chance to talk to Crazy Bone, and he said that was one of his favorite, videos. Like, how was it working with Phil Collins? You know what I mean? Like,
And because all those all the kids were coming down the street, and it wasn't planned or nothing, and it just showed up, and Crazy was telling that story.
Yeah, I mean everything about that video was organic. You know what I'm saying? Like even to get Phil Collins to work with us, you know what I'm saying? He was like he liked the song, he wanted to do it, but his stipulation was we had to come to Switzerland. He wasn't leaving this country. You feel me? So he was like, y'all come to Switzerland, we can do this shit. And then come to find out, he was a little hipster, you know what I mean? Like he wasn't no old man. He was young, he was vibrant, he was hip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had a ball, man, riding them trains over there and everything, and just really seeing what type of king he was, man. That was something I'll never forget.
Um, I wonder if we can get Phil Collins to get in the video. And man, and everybody was like, hell no, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? They was like, ain't no way hell he gonna be in this video. So we tried it anyway. We asked his manager, you know what I'm saying, if he'd do it. And then like we got a call one day and his manager was like, yeah, so Phil said the only way he could do this is if you and the guys come out here to Switzerland and shoot the video here because he's not coming to the States. And we was like, man, we be there next week. Say no more. The record company, they hooked the trip up, man. We went over there to Switzerland, and it's crazy, man. When we went over there to Switzerland to shoot that video, all those scenes, like when you see like the little parade with the kids coming by, all that stuff was not planned. We happened to be out there shooting, and that thing came by at the time we were shooting, and we was like, get that, and all that stuff was just happening by chance out there, and like Phil came out, it was crazy, like. And it was cold. It was like had to be like 20 below outside, man. It was cold as hell. But we stood outside and shot this video. It was a great experience. And like Phil was out there with us. He was standing outside with us, talking to us, and kicking it with us, and telling us about Switzerland. And man, it was a great. That's actually one of my favorite features that we've done. It's with Phil Collins because it's different.
I also read today that you were a local hero one time when you saved some kid in Wyoming. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm from Canada.
Yeah, Wyoming. Yeah, yeah. I did, man. That wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we look out for each other. We human, man. It's only one race. It's the human race. So if somebody looked like they was panicking, You know what I mean? So my first instinct is to protect and serve. I don't know why.
Good people do good things. That's why.
I ain't the one that if somebody if something going on and loud banging start for some reason, odd reason, I run into the fire. Like if the building on fire for some reason, my first instinct is to go in. You know what I mean? I don't run away from it. So that's just who I am.
Do you have a personal highlight? What is your favorite moment of your life?
I mean, man, I appreciate life. I don't have a favorite moment of my life. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate being here. I've been shot in the head before. You know what I'm saying? Like I survived that. I survived the ghetto. You know what I mean? I said I prophesized my dreams. I made it happen. And nigga didn't sit back and wait for nothing. Like I stayed true to my friends and shit. You know what I mean? Like didn't let nobody come in between family and kept it all the way real when the odds were stacked against a nigga tremendously. So it's like a favorite moment. I'm just happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like my favorite moment is it ain't happened yet.
Perfect.
It's finna happen. It's happening. So
happening right now on my show.
Right. It's happening on the show, which is, you know, I had to say this, man, because I'll be watching up, you know, growing up hip hop, man, because you know how to support the big bro and you know what I'm saying? When we look up to y'all, like, and I was just seeing that, you know, JoJo and Lil Eazy-E, you know what I'm saying, everybody vibing out for the 50 years, and you was giving them an idea, like, you know, how is it being a part of, you know, growing up hip hop, you know, and shout out to everybody on that cast. How was it being part of it?
Oh man, I mean, it was definitely a beautiful experience, a fun experience. It was something that came into my life at a time where I was looking for something new to get into. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm freshly starting. I had created all this new music, and then you know, listening to and having the opportunity to be Sequoia's mentor, listening to the young flavor and new sounds and shit like that, and vibing out with Lil Eazy-E, you know what I'm saying, and JoJo, and just really having something to do and being around the younger vibe, feeling vibrant again, you know what I'm saying? So having that whole opportunity to do the 50th year anniversary, to do a nod to it and work with everybody, you know what I mean, and really put on a little talent show for, you know, which episode 10 should be really, really fun. The last one should be really, really fun, you know what I mean? So going through the experiences, man, it was really, really a good one. So I think I'm gonna stick around for a while.
That's good.
You're tuning into I Only Touch Greatness podcast, Vancouver's best show with Ryan Hayes.
Often imitated but never duplicated, I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes. Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Say Hayes sent you.
Grew up in Vancouver, way back when we was taking taxis, not Ubers. We